Hey guys, it's Robert again from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives, and today I thought we'd have a talk about some of the things we've modified on the Ford Ranger we've got here. One of the things that we've done recently, we just recently added a different type of awning onto the vehicle as well. I thought I'd show you that because it's not the stand type of awning you get. We noticed that they were on special at BCF the other day, and thought it was a really good time to go and grab one of these. I think they were like $180 or something like that. So it was quite cheap. They were down for like $420, so it was a good buy to actually get. So we've got one of them and we're backed along the side. So I'll show you how this one goes as well, guys. So this is the awning up here. Same as most awnings, guys. You just unzip it. Now what you might notice is there's a difference here. Come up closer and we'll have a look at this. You'll see they've got some solid bars in this thing here as well. And that's the beauty about this awning. It doesn't actually have any of those flexible bars that fold down and can get bent over. These ones are solid bars. So technically you should be able to put this out and not have to put any poles on it. Now I don't think that I would probably recommend doing that long term. It might be nice on a day it was not a lot of breeze around, but it's probably still anchor it down. We've been camping before and we've had the awning blow over on us, and it wasn't very nice. I think it'd be pretty hard to blow this one over, but I suppose anything's possible, isn't it? So it's got these straps here, guys. Just undo these straps. Got two straps there, you just undo, and then it comes down there in a little triangle shape. Then it's just simply a matter of just grabbing one of the arms, bringing that out. And grab the other arm, bring it out. And if we take our legs out, you can just pop these legs up in here. Just fold them down if you want to. And then in between, which I'll just get this part now. So just underneath here, I'll show you up underneath here, guys. Just underneath here, it's got one extra pole that sits up here. So we just take that part essentially out. And then you'll notice up on this pole here, you've got a place that you can actually put this into. So this will fit in one side there. Grab the other one, pull it around, lift it up, put the pole in, and that's pretty much it done, guys. It's got these little Velcro straps on here, of course. It can go on. And that's the awning. Essentially, I could actually take that pole off. You don't actually have to have this here. This pole can actually go off. And it does have these little Velcro areas underneath here that you can actually Velcro it onto if you wanted to. So essentially you've got an awning here that's got no poles on it. But what I'd probably suggest, at least have one of them down, hey. If it was me staying somewhere overnight, I'd probably put the two poles down and then just pull it down to the ground just to make sure it's there nice and strong as well, hey guys. So that's the first thing we've done. We'll pack this awning up and then we'll show you some of the other things we've done with the car as well. Okay guys, we're going to have a look at the battery that's in the back of this vehicle. I'll tell you a little bit about what we used to have in here. We used to have two AGM batteries in here. They were the kick-ass batteries. Nothing wrong with the batteries, batteries work well. The only downside for me was the weight that was incorporated in having two batteries in here. So we used to have two 120 amp hour batteries in the back of this vehicle, and we're probably going to be selling those soon, so keep your eyes out if you want to get something that's good. It's only a year old. So we're probably going to sell that kit. I'll show you that later on. So what we did is essentially the way I'd wired it up was essentially it was plug and play. So we just got another kick-ass battery box and we put in the Enerdrive 130 amp hour lithium battery into this. So that should be enough to run this entire system for us. The beauty about that battery is we can drain that down to around about 80% of its full capacity before having to worry about charging it. And the charge rate on this, it charges at the full 25 amps, I've noticed. I suspect if I had one of the BCDC 1240s, 40 amp versions, probably could be getting a faster charge rate as well. So have a look at the back of the vehicle. We've got the ARB fridge sitting in here, and we've put this on one of the ORS slides here as well. And essentially you just grab the handle, the whole thing pulls forward and locks into place. Something that we did recently, we just added the ARB tie-down points as well onto the fridge here. We noticed that on one of our trips we did, we've got a little chip just sitting down the bottom corner down in here. And unfortunately what had happened is the fridge actually bounced up out of its holder and knocked the corner of that fridge off. So yeah, so good idea, get your tie-down points, guys. Now what we've done is you'll see in the back in here, I'll show you and over here, guys. We've got the batteries just sitting up over there and sitting nice and neatly in there. We've put one of the, I don't know what you call it, the cable tracks just sitting in here and behind the fridge as well. And that's designed for letting the cable go in and out nice and easily as well. So I've been really happy with that. This charger is the BCDC1225D, and that charge is designed for working with lithium batteries as well. So you should see some video footage up there on the screen and just showing you how the lights come on in this battery. One of the things I really do like about this setup as well is that Enerdrive actually provide an app. Now you should be able to see some of that footage up on the screen now. What that app actually does is it shows you the amount of charge going in. So I can see the charge going in when we're hooked up with our solar panel. So up here we've got our solar panel which is hooked up to this battery as well. And or if you're, say for example, you're driving, you can see the charge going in from the engine as well. So it's really good for all that type of stuff too, guys. So I almost forgot, we've got a little light here in the Ranger that actually shows us when the battery is actually charging. So when you're driving, you know you're actually getting charge in the battery as well. It's a handy little thing. It comes on when there's solar, so if there's solar light charging it, or even if there's just, if the engine's running, it'll tell you that at least there's charge going in. So at least you know while you're driving. What I did, I just put a little LED light sitting down there. Just down there. And when I see that light, I know that we've got charge going into the battery as well. You can use that app from the iPad, and you can look up all the details and see what's actually going into it. It's quite useful. We will catch you next episode, guys. So we will talk to you later. So filming now.
Don't film me getting off.